Good evening, Professor and friends. My name is Sagar Patel, and my student ID is WSZ2392, and my group ID is s2-04. We would like to give a presentation of adoption of IFRS. I hope everyone knows about the IFRS. It's full. If anyone don't know about it, I would like to just give us again. So IFRS full form is International Financial Reporting Standards. I would like to give a presentation on starting with the introduction. First, I would like to tell if you have any questions regarding that, just raise your hand or ask me question. We will give you the doubt. We will clear your doubt. Let's we start with the introduction. This is presentation is developed the summaries of facts observed in the accounting theory reports, and we're gonna positive accounting theory's relevance. We're gonna discuss in the next portion. We also comparison of the IFRS implementation in Germany and the Australia. The Germany and Australia both have adopted the IFRS, but the Germany has some loopholes which Australia don't have, because Australia is strictly selected IFRS standards. The Germany is not strictly following that one. So Australia comes in a class A and the Germany comes in a class B. The overview of the challenges recommendations are offered of the national bodies. Let's get with the next slide. It's the positive accounting theory. Kavya, who observed that accounting theory interprets course that complete might respond to change in accounting standard. Some of the standards should be the change. She told that accounting policy is such a manner that we have to follow that manner to follow the IFRS standards. Positive accounting theory used as a financial approach. It gonna gives the conclude that the financial report is going in a positive way or going in a negative direction. We also gonna be the models chosen by the financial measures are almost reflected by the self-interest by the managers. It's gonna be discussed it later in the presentation. By the self-interest by the managers is that another topic we're gonna discuss later on. The IASB, some of the extended try to the control this whole situation. And the next slide gonna be represented by the Kiran. Kiran, can you please come on the stage and give us a presentation on the next slide? Thank you.
Thank you, Sagar. Good evening, my respected professor and my fellow classmates. My name is Kiran Thapa Chetri, and my student ID is EMG23094. Today, I'm here in front of you all to talk about comparisons of IFRS implementation in Germany and Australia. Starting with it, the reasons for the adoption of IFRS in Germany and Australia was to gain finance from outside sources. Adoption was started in 1998 and 2005 in Germany and Australia respectively. Another reason was to deliver improvements in financial reporting of firms. Now I'm going to talk about transitional issues faced by Australia and Germany. First of all, there was the interaction with other regulators have affected successful in transition in Australia and Germany. In Australia, interaction between IPRA and IFRS regulation standards have caused delays in implementation, whereas in first 2 years of implementation during 1998 and 1999, transitional issues were lower as volunteer model was used by Germany. So now I would like to pass my presentation to Parivesh. Thank you.
Thank you, Kiran. Now I'd like to forward my presentation by challenges faced by reporting entities and the benefit IFRS has hold in this period. So first, going through the challenges that the Australia and the Germany faces during its transition phases. Those challenges are: auditor failed to generate opinions on IFRS non-compliance or compliance. It was also the unavailability of guidance and training available to the Australian companies. There is the difference between GAAP and IFRS seems small, that need to be studied before implementation. And now going to the benefit, owning of companies can improve or enhance its shareholders' wealth. Companies can enable financial reporting in compliance of reporting law and regulations. Adaptation of IFRS can enable incorporation of sustainable company operations. An investor want to invest in stable companies that runs its operation transparently. Preparation of financial statement as per IFRS gives company an opportunity to attract its shareholder.
Thank you, Parivesh. Thank you for your time, and all my group members. Thank you for your time. Hi, my name is Mohammad Ahmaduddin, and my group ID is WSZ2447. and today I will be continuing with IFRS related benefits. IFRS, which also stands for International Financing Reporting Standards. Introduction of IFRS started back introduction of IFRS started back in Australia in the year 2005, and in the year 2012 authors Chua, Cheong and Gold took a study in which they saw that the companies have benefited by adopting both GAAP and IFRS. And major benefits is that avoidance would be fall into penalties. Penalties are recorded based on the facts investor might feed, deceived by being financial statements that are not readable to them. Next is similarities and differences between these. One of the major difference is that adaptation in Germany started a little bit earlier than Australia. Another aspect creating this similarity is that Australia have strictly enforced IFRS on firms, whereas Germany have done it voluntarily. They did not do it strictly as Australia. And this aspect have enabled Australia to become strong equity outside financing country in class A, because Australia has strictly imposed IFRS on firms rather when compared to Germany. And whereas Germany has a weak position in this regard and is a part of class B, they fell into class B, which also creates evidence of weak economic position. Thank you so much. And the next part will be continued by my friend Hari Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you, Ahmad. Okay, now we are seeing IFRS benefits, similarities, differences. Adding to that, I will recommend some more elements to the adopting the good standard IFRSs. International Australian Standard Board still must to work to remove the loopholes within the accounting standards. That means we got some loopholes on the accounting standards. So we need to remove those loopholes in the accounting standards in order to get the adopting the good IFRS, and not limiting the time within the performance. Obligations should be delivered can cause the creation financial statements. That means when we adopting the IFRS, good IFRSs, some companies put the limited time. So what I will recommend is we don't need to put the some limited time. We need to get the good accounting result as a result. And next, Australian Standard Board should come with the guidelines which can easily be successful implementation of IFRS. That means we need some Australian accounting board, either Germany accounting board, need to come up with some good guidelines, need to get the implementation of IFRS, and should switch from the voluntary implementations to teach the regulatory compliance. That means we can, whenever we got some loopholes, we can add some voluntary applications in the system so that we can get the full adaptation can be done in Germany. Nowadays, after that, these are the recommendations I would like to recommend to get the good accounting standards. And finally, what I would like to conclude is, we will see the underlying report referring the literature and journal articles should create the link between the PAT and implications of the course that companies intend to take through the accounting policies. The knowledgeable investors, by using the chain of ratios and the corroborate another ratio, can sum whether the not certain change in policy would make the financial statement better. And IFRSs are not implemented without cost and effect. We'll see that we can put cost, we can't, if we put the more effort, we could put the more cost, then we will get the good standard accounting IFRS. However, the main benefit of implementing IFRS is the improvement in the capability of the financial information worldwide. That's it I would like to conclude. Thank you so much.